Alright, looks like it's rolling. Kind of a glare off those lights, huh? Actually, came out here to blast this truck off. It's 40 degrees and raining, but we did get down around 10 degrees, and my hose over here is still got ice in it, so I don't think I can use my pressure washer, so I'll do it tomorrow. I actually stopped at the Blue Beacon, I don't know, a couple hundred miles before I got home, and they knocked a lot of it off, but not all of it. They didn't do a very good job, and then I got sprayed with some gunk on the way home. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear that. Pouring down rain. So I thought we'd make a winter tips and tricks. I don't know, not really tricks, just advice on driving in the bad conditions. I do have a ton of experience in that, so I have some things I think I can share with you that'll help you. But before we do that, we'll just do a little prelude to what I'm going to be working on this time off on my truck, because as an owner-operator, you're never like nothing to do. It's always something. Some of this is elected, and some of it's just clean up the mess. So let me fix this, flip this camera around, see if I can do it. I'm not very good at this. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's the wall. So let's go over here. I got some trucker goodies, so I stopped at 4-Stage Truck, which is the old Chrome Shop Mafia. If you guys ever watched that show where they trick people's trucks out, I got these lights. Hold on. Let me take one out here. So, I know you guys have seen them. They're amber in the front, red in the back. Pretty cool, right? I'm going to mount those like right here. Woo, can you see that? I'm going to mount it. I don't know if I can do this. Like coming out down here at an angle. So red back, amber forward. They're running lights and turn signals. And I haven't got them yet, but I'm going to put some underglow lights up underneath the cab and the sleeper, but I haven't done those yet. And the shifter in this truck, man, I'm not into those shifters that go up to the ceiling. I know a lot of y'all think that's cool, and that's cool. I don't care. But this sucker's like right at my knee, and it's actually too low, so they sold me what I need, I guess. I got this little extender, a new shift handle, the only one they had that I like. It's like a black and chrome deal. Comes with the kit for the splitter. Woo, it's raining. See that out there? Yeah. And then, a shift boot to cover it all up, because you got to extend the airline, so I got that junk. That's really it. So we're going to do that to the truck, and I'm going to try my best to get that fairing off up there. I think it's actually costing me fuel. But I don't know how I'm going to do it. I got to cut the plastic back right there or something, because that piece of plastic goes from that one extender up to the fairing, and I don't really want to take the skirts off, the wind deflectors, so we'll have to see how that works. Look at this mess. This is after they washed it. Starting to thaw out in here. There's my tarps. I just threw them up there. Guy brought out some shrink wrap so they quit falling apart while we were trying to lift them. I got all my straps and bungees in there. Just a big mess. Bunch of snow. I'm blessed though, so you see that grade, everything. This whole shop is sloped, so all that'll drain down and out. Down into that grate, and it goes right out into the yard. I'm going to tap it into the actual sewer next year on my hose. You see it? There's ice in there, even though it's warm. So I got a whole trailer, just a mess to clean up. If y'all ever stop by to visit, I don't even drink, but I got plenty of refreshments of all kinds for you. Even Arizona iced tea, beer, wine coolers, whatever. We're off subject as usual. And then I've mentioned in other videos, man, I kind of just keep an eye out for things. This hose had leaked a little bit. I've been replacing radiator hoses and heater hoses on this truck since I got it, but this hose that goes from the bottle up here, woo, just down to the motor. Well, you see the coolant down there? Yeah, it's leaking. It's been leaking. I tightened up the clamp. Had two clamps. Looked like one busted off. It's always something, right? So we're going to replace that hose, clean the truck up. She's a mess. Put the lights on it and move the shifter handle up and all that garbage. Clean the inside too before we head out. We're going to take a week off, so I'm going to try to do it today, but it ain't going to happen. All right, let me get this tablet set up here, or you can see my pretty face, I guess. You going to stay? Ooh. So here's my high tech. As I was thinking of this stuff, I texted it to my kid. It ain't gonna come out, but anyways, a couple topics. So anyways, driving in the snow and ice, I did that every day for 20 years in Idaho. So actually growing up as a kid, I actually grew up right at the bottom of Donner Pass, and it actually snowed more than it did there in Idaho. So it's something I've kind of been in all my life. So the best advice right off the bat is if you've ever walked on ice or snow, slippery snow, think about how you walk and then try to drive the same way. Would you just take off running and try to stop as fast as you can? No, you'll end up on your butt. You go into a corner as fast as you can, running on an ice rink? No, because you're going to wind up falling down. So if you just apply that common sense to your driving, it'll help you out right off the bat. So I got a couple little things. I would think most of these are known, but just in case they're not known, first thing you need to slow down in corners. Don't brake. Don't use your Jake brake. Turn them off. Don't use them. No cruise control whatsoever in snow and ice. Increase your following distance. All stuff they repetitively go over with your little safety videos. Things to keep in mind. Don't get stopped on a hill because you probably won't get going. Don't try to stop on a steep hill because you'll probably start to slide. A little differential lock on your dashboard, that's not just for once you're stuck, okay? I run down the highway with that thing on. Hopefully your truck isn't equipped with some annoying beeper that beeps when you have it locked up. Mine's not, most of them aren't. So if I'm just running straight down the highway in bad road conditions, it's like putting in four-wheel drive. I lock it up. Now, with that said, going through a corner, and I'm not talking a nice corner on the freeway. Those are usually okay. Trying to turn in a parking lot is going to make it very difficult, so you're going to have to unlock it, right? Bridges, they ice up. I mean, come on, they got a sign in front of every bridge, so don't accelerate on the bridge. Don't brake on the bridge unless you absolutely have to. When I come up on a bridge, I kind of let off and coast over it and then get going again. That's a good tip for you. Other little things, your fuel and DEF tanks, keep them full in cold weather below 20 degrees. You won't gel your fuel. Additives help. Most places that it gets that cold, they put the additives in the fuel. So if you're a company driver, don't worry about it. Once in a while, I'll dump some House or Power Services. Like I did in Wyoming when it was like below, it was almost 0, 1 or 2 degrees. A little extra helps. But if you keep your tanks full, and you get below 15 degrees, don't shut your truck off. I don't shut my truck off. I have an APU. But if it's below 15, I'm going to leave it running. It's just going to make your life easier, save your batteries, all kinds of things. Just idle it for the night. With idling trucks, bump them up to 1,000. Low RPM idle has never been good for a diesel engine, and it's terrible for the emissions trucks. If you get them bumped up and some airflow and keep them warmer, those filters won't plug as much. Really that's it. I mean, it's just common sense, man. Slow down. Don't accelerate in corners. Don't brake hard into corners. Don't brake or accelerate hard anywhere. Just take your time. Just like if you were walking on ice. Take your time. You get out on an ice rink and start running the 40-yard dash as fast as you can? No, you don't. So why would you do that? Why would you drive that way? You should never drive that way, but if that's how you normally drive, don't do it in snow and ice. Following distance increase, braking distance. I think I already said it. No cruise control, no Jake brakes. I mean, if you're going down a steep grade, whatever, Donner Pass, Cabbage, something like that, whatever, they're going to have that de-iced to the point you can use your Jake brake, but I would definitely not use your engine brake unless you have to, unless it's a matter of your brakes are going to get hot and fail. Because if you don't know, when you throw your engine brake on, it only brakes to the drive axles. Well, that's going to cause braking issues and jackknifes, right, on snowy and icy roads. Use your foot, no stab braking. Nice, easy pressure to all wheels evenly will help you out a lot. Nice and easy, slow down, no jamming on the brakes, okay? Bad things happen. And of course, when it's cool and cold and snowy, your brakes ain't gonna get hot anyways. They're like got their own personal air conditioning. So you really gotta work to get your brakes hot in bad weather. That's really it, guys. I mean, I think of this stuff as common sense, but that doesn't seem to be taught anymore. So yeah, just slow down and lock up your differentials going down the freeway, especially going up them sloping hills, you know. Why have just 4 of the wheels going? Because they're going to alternate. You lock them up and they're all going for the most part. They'll still unlock. It's not a true posi track, but you'll have more wheels gripping the road. And if you're an owner-operator in snowy weather, run some stinking good tires, man. You see the tires on this truck? I mean, this is what Ryan put on, but this is what I would run anyways. Let's flip this around and get a light so you guys can see. If you're going to run in those kind of weather, get some stinking mud and snow tires. Got a traction on these things. These are deep lugs. I mean, deep. You stick your whole knuckle down in there. All right? You don't want to run street tires. You know, you don't want a set of these. I mean, these are steer tires, but you don't want slicks like that for right? Bad idea. And stupid singles, they ought to outlaw them. That's my opinion of them. They're just dangerous all the way around. Another way to save fuel for the mega carriers. Garbage. I hate them. I think it should be against the law to run a semi-truck with super singles in bad weather. They ought to make them pull off. It's just so dangerous. I don't like them anyways. You blow out, I mean, the whole tire goes out. It's more apt to cause a wreck. And if you have a blowout, it's stupid anyways. It takes the rim with it every time. Another subject for another day, but if you got stupid singles, super singles, I just pull over and go to bed. It's really not worth the risk, guys. I don't like it. That's really all I got on my list here for this topic of winter tips. Just slow down and drive like you were walking on an ice rink, okay? Use your differential lock. Keep your fuel and def tanks full. Don't use your Jake and cruise control. Just good tip is just slow down, man. Slow down. What? It seems like some of these guys, man, I've been doing this a long time. If you pass me in the snow, you are an idiot because I'm driving probably too fast just because I've been out there a long time, been doing it, and guys pass me all the time thinking they're super truckers. And I see them down the road in the ditch. They're usually the one. So don't be that guy, man. Come on. All you're going to do is end up hurting yourself or somebody else or both of you. So that's all I got. We'll do a video on my trucker junk once I get it installed. And I think I'm going to wrap it up for the day. Go back inside and be a bum. I was going to blast this snow and ice off some more and salt. Get that off as soon as I can, but it's not going to happen today. My hose is froze, so we'll try it tomorrow. It's supposed to stay 40s, 50s, mid 40s over the next few days. So glad to be home, glad to be out of that crap weather. All right, y'all. I noticed a lot of you are commenting on the videos. If you talk to Tanya, you're welcome to call me, email me, whatever. It's all right. You guys have a good weekend. God bless you. Bye now.